I'm Bud.
I'm Shirley.
We're the Olds from Lakewood, Colorado. Welcome to STUDS.
And our
favorite host, Mark DeCarlo.
Thank you, Shirley. The Olds from Lakewood, Colorado. Thanks very much. Welcome to STUDS. This is all part of our host exchange program. Next week, I go to Lakewood and host their public access show. It's going to be great. But on this show right now, tonight, we've got two guys who have been on blind dates with those three ladies. So let's meet them, shall we? There we go. Those are the Olds. They wrote us a letter. They wanted to be on the show. We said, sure. We flew them in. We put them up at a hotel. We let them be on the show. Pretty nice, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you could be here to share this special day with us. Let me introduce you, everybody. Right next to me is Stacy Stone Rock, a 19-year-old public relations representative. Give her a big hand. Stone Rock, you'd be a Flintstone character. Right. Stone Rook, you're who you are. Next to her is Corby Doyle, a 19-year-old nursing student. Give Corby a big hand. And way down at the end is Jamie Fierro, a 21-year-old massage therapy student. Welcome. Hey, Jamie. Well, what kind of guy do you like to date?
Someone with a sense of style, energetic, athletic.
Okay. All right, how about you, Corby?
Well, I guess my ideal guy would probably look like Billy Baldwin, act like Christian Slater, but have that, like, man physique, you know, that killer physique like Johnny Depp.
How about you, Stacy?
He's got to have a sense of humor, creative, and someone who can be my best friend.
Okay, well, let's see how our two studs du jour match up. Let's meet Scott and Ted. Come on out, guys. Ted, how are you? Glad to have you here. All right, right next to me is Scott Smith. He's a 22-year-old birthday party performer. Welcome to the show, Scott. And next to him is Ted Kisco, a 22-year-old graphic artist. Welcome to the show, Ted. All right, here's the deal, guys. You know, the guy with the most hearts at the end of the show is Crown King Stud. You get the hearts by knowing what the ladies are saying about you. Fair enough?
Fair enough.
Start with you, Scott.
Okay.
Can you tell anything about a woman by how she sounds on the phone?
I like to think I can. If I hear a girl on the phone who has really high highs and low lows, like, oh my God, really high, then I think I can tell something about her right there.
What do you tell about her?
So maybe I ought to hang up or something.
Okay. All right, we asked the ladies what they thought about your voice on the phone, Scott. And here's what they said. One of them said, uh-oh, the dice man cometh. Second lady said, wow, he does more voices than Rich Little. And the third lady said, call Dick Tracy, I've got a date with Mumbles. So just tell me who said what, Scott. Give you a heart.
I'd say the dice man cometh would be Jamie.
No, I didn't say that.
What'd you say, Janie?
I said, watch out, Dick Tracy, I've got a date with Mumbles.
Really?
I said that because I could tell that he was saying funny things, but I just couldn't understand him a lot. I could never say what.
You knew it was funny, you just couldn't understand it.
Laughing.
Who said the dice man cometh? Who
I
was,
did.
oh, Corby. Why?
Well, because, you know, he got on the phone, and he was kind of a smart aleck, you know? And it's just that he just seemed like anything I say, he had something like a really, like a cocky comeback to it.
Ted? You make a good impression on the phone, Ted?
I think so. Pretty well spoken. Got a good vocabulary. Can hold my own.
All right. It's important on the phone,
Sure.
Ted. Yeah.
Definite bonus.
Sure. We asked the ladies what they thought of you when they talked to you, Ted, and here's what they said about your voice. One of the ladies said, he's my rock and roll fantasy. Second lady said, he's calm, he's confident, he's totally cool. And the third lady said, this guy is what America is all about.
Yeah. He's my rock and roll fantasy, I would say, is Jamie.
Oh. What'd you say, Jamie?
I said that he's calm and he's cool.
Yeah? Calm, cool, totally cool? Yeah? Why?
Because he was really confident on the telephone. We got a lot said right away because he was easy to talk to. Because he was confident.
Huh? Did he let you plan some of the date, or did he tell you what he was going to do?
Did everything planned out. It's perfect.
And that's good. Okay. Whose rock and roll fantasy was he?
That was me.
Stacy.
Yeah.
Why?
On the phone, he said that he had really long hair and that for Halloween he was going to be Jim Morrison, which I'm a real big fan of Jim Morrison. So, just like thinking, he's pretty hot.
Stick around and come back. We'll find out more about our studs and our studettes after this break. We're back. All right. Scott, you're at a birthday party before? What kind of, you dress up in a clown suit or something?
Dress up in certain costumes, depending on what they order.
What do you think women like most about your looks?
I have to say my hair, because the thought of a red-haired guy usually is like, ugh. But then, you know, I think I'm a little different looking red-haired guy.
All right. We asked the ladies what they thought when they first laid eyes on you, Scott. And here's what they said. One of them said, his nose is cuter than a Cabbage Patch Kid. Oh. Second lady said, I love a man with big, beefy hands. And the third lady said, kiss me hard, kiss me now.
Kiss me hard, kiss me now. I'd have to say Stacy.
Yep.
There you go. Yeah? He picks you up, you pick him up. You meet him somewhere, what?
He picks me up at work.
Okay.
And over the phone, he said he had red hair, immediately thought about Opie. And when I saw him, I was so relieved that I just was thinking, now I have to wait till the end of the date before this guy kisses me, so.
We don't have to. What's to stop you from kissing him before then?
I don't usually make the first move.
But you wanted to.
Yeah.
His nose is cuter than a Cabbage Patch Kid, or I love a man with big, beefy hands.
Big, beefy hands, I'd say Jamie.
There you go. Why is that so important, Jamie?
I don't know. I just like strong hands, strong-looking hands. It says a lot about the rest of his body.
Sounds pretty nice. Ted?
I'm all ears.
Sure, okay. Not quite as good as big, beefy hands, but it'll work, I guess.
No.
What do you notice first when you look at a woman?
I notice, depending which way they're coming or going, a good rear or a nice, pretty smile. Pretty smile.
Okay. All right. We asked ladies what they noticed about you first, Ted. And here's what they said. One of them said, his arms were solid granite. Yeah. Second lady said, he's juicier than Jim Morrison. And the third lady said, his nipples were so stiff, they practically saluted.
Let me see. His nipples were so stiff, they practically saluted. Would be Stacy.
Yeah.
Where did you guys eventually meet up? In your grocer's frozen food aisle, or?
No, but it was outside, and he had just taken a shower, and he was all wet, and it was chilly out. So.
He had just taken a shower outside?
No, he had taken a shower and then stepped outside to meet me by my car. And
What was he wearing?
he just had jeans and no shirt, well, obviously, and his hair was just wet. And
Unless
droopy.
they were really saluting
Well, this
with a
is
shirt.
true.
Yeah. 21 gun salute. And is that good?
Hard nipples? Yeah.
That was a dumb question, I guess. What was I thinking? His arms were solid granite, or he's juicier than Jim Morrison.
Oh, let's see. I'd have to say he's juicier than Jim Morrison. Would have to be Jamie.
There you go. Keep it. Juicier in what way?
Well, I don't know. When I first drove up to him, that's my first impression. It was weird that he said that's what he's going to be for Halloween.
Really?
Yeah.
What'd you guys do on your date?
We went on a hot tub, to a hot tub, like natural hot spring. It was out in the mountains, too, and then we went to dinner afterwards, and they babied you, pampered you there.
Really?
It was
Oh,
really
sounds
nice.
pretty nice, pretty romantic.
Sure.
What'd you wear in the hot tub?
Oh, I wore absolutely nothing.
And you were wearing,
Absolutely nothing.
It's amazing you got to dinner.
We had a time limit.
A time limit in the hot tub?
Yeah, they time limited us.
Scott! What do you do when you want things to get romantic on a date?
Well, try to loosen up as much as I could, you know. And, I try to give out some subtle hints, and then if I look like there's hints are coming back, then I'll make them less subtle.
Give me, for instance, a subtle hint, like...
Subtle hint, like, I ease a little closer, and I try to stare into her eyes. Just kind of lower them, give that smoldering look, you know.
Do the smoldering look into 4 there. Go ahead, do smolder into 4. You ready? We asked the ladies about your romantic smoldering move, Scott. Here's what they said. One of them said, by the time you got started, I was finished. Second lady said, I'd rather kiss a stink bug. And the third lady said, not a word was said. We let our fingers do the talking.
Not a word was said. We let our fingers do the talking. I have to say that was Stacy.
Stacy?
Yeah.
There you go. All right, Stace. So you go on this fabulous date.
Right.
Uh-huh.
We both live so far away. My grandma's house is the meeting point, so we just both stayed the night there. And,
Where'd you sleep?
I slept in my dad's old room.
And where'd he sleep?
He slept in my dad's old room.
In your grandmother's house?
She was out of town. She was out of town.
She was out of town? Did she know you were going to be camping out there for the night?
She knew I was.
So what was it like, sleeping in the room your father grew up in as a little boy, with his baseball mitts? Where is he? Where's her dad? Where's Mr. Stacy? Sir? Did you ever bring a woman back to that room?
That's where Stacy came from.
Oh, my. By the time he got started, I was finished, or I'd rather kiss a stink bug.
I don't want to touch that second one. First one, by the time he got started, I was finished. I'd say Jamie.
There you go. What gives, James?
I had to kiss him, so...
Why?
And I kissed him about twice before he even reacted. And then finally he started to, but then I was done.
You like the woman to make the first move?
Yeah.
How come?
So then their parents don't come after me.
Ted, how do you know when a woman is ready for romance? How do you know when you've reached the vortex of love? How do you know that?
When I can just lay there and do nothing.
All right. We asked the ladies if there was any of that stuff going on, any of that laying there and doing nothing stuff on the dates, and here's what they said, Ted. One of the ladies said, one squeeze and I could feel his emotions flowing through me. Second lady said it was just like he was petting his dog. Oh. Third lady said his powerful pucker left me oogie all over.
His powerful pucker left me oogie. Oogie? What is that?
I think it's kind of like schmechen, but different.
Yeah. Oogie all over. That had to be Jamie.
Jamie, is that you? There you go! So your date comes to a close. What happens?
He kissed me. Actually, I kissed him.
Yeah?
I kissed him, too.
And you got oogie?
Yeah.
What's oogie?
Well, when the kiss is soft, you feel oogie. Like, just kind of
Is it good?
jello-y. Yeah, it's
Oogie
really
is good.
Uh-huh.
All right. Were you oogie?
I was more than oogie.
Were you? One squeeze and I could feel his emotions flowing through me, or it was just like he was petting his dog?
Oh, I'd have to say one squeeze and I could feel his emotions flowing through me. Corby.
Yep.
There you go! So what did you guys do on your date, Corby?
He took me out to dinner, and it was really nice. He's really easy to talk to and really easy to get along. Really
Which is surprising after
caring.
5 hours in a car.
Yeah.
How'd the date end up?
He took me home, and then when he came home, he walked me to my door, and he just gave me the nicest hug. I mean, it was very nice.
And you felt something flowing through you.
Well, it was so strong, you know? I just felt so emotional.
All right, we'll stick around. When we come back, we're going to find out which one of these guys is more likely to give a woman a homemade Valentine. Hi, welcome back to Studs. Welcome into my pilot. Go to the other one now. All right, we're back. All right, here's the deal, guys. Before the show, we talked to the ladies. They gave us some descriptions of you guys. You just tell me who they're talking about, you or your co-stud, okay? Scott, start with you. Scott, who's most likely to give a woman a homemade Valentine, you or Ted?
After talking to Ted for a while, I'd have to say me.
Okay. Scott says Scott. Ladies?
Ted.
Oh. Why, Corby?
Because, well, when we went on our date, he had a rose put under the visor of the passenger seat, and he goes, well, can you fix that for me? And then I go, the visor, like he wanted it down. And so I dropped it down, and a rose fell in my lap. And I just thought that was so nice.
Ted, who's most likely to babysit his sister's kids, you or Scott?
I'd have to say Scott.
Okay, Ted says Scott. Ladies?
Scott.
There you go. Why, Stacy?
That's exactly why. He's Big Bird. He's Ninja Turtle. He works real well with children.
Really? Yeah. Okay. Scott, who's most likely to drive like a maniac, you or Ted?
Ted.
Okay. Ted, ladies?
Scott.
Scott. Why, Corby?
Well, just when we went on our date, you know, it's just like, I would tell him, go there, you know, we have to go here. And he'd be like, oh, you know, and just like into the driveway at the last minute and stuff like that. And Ted just drove like really nice.
Uh-huh. Does she speak the truth?
I'm an excellent driver.
Okay.
That was good.
Ted!
Yeah, let's go.
Ted, who's most likely to star in a porno movie, you or Scott?
I'd have to say myself.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, Ted says it's him. Ladies?
Scott.
Oh, guess the other thing.
What can you
Why,
do, eh?
Jamie?
I think he said something about it.
What did he say?
I think he said something about starring in a porno movie. Not actually starring in a porno movie, but
Wanting to?
yeah.
Scott, who's most likely to study a sex manual, you or Ted?
Well, being the porno king I am, I don't think I would need to study. I think I just, you know, listen to the director. So, I'd say you'd study. Ted would study the director.
Okay.
Manual.
He says Ted would study it. Ladies?
Ted.
There you go! Why, Stacy? Why?
Because Scott already thinks he knows everything. So no need to study.
Do you think he does?
He knows an awful lot.
Ted, who's most likely to find 101 uses for baby oil, you or Scott?
Seeing as a stud that he is, the big cheese, I'd have to say Scott.
Ladies?
Scott.
There you go! Why, Jamie?
Because he asked for a massage, so I thought probably he'd use baby oil on the massage.
Did you?
Ask for one? No.
Stick around and come back. We're going to find out who is the bigger stud, so don't go away. Okay, we're back. All right, Scott, how many hearts you got there?
1, 2, I got a 5 hard on.
5 hard on, and Ted.
6. We got 6.
All you got to do is tell me who you want to go out with again. If she wants to go out with you again, you go out again. We pay for it again. Got it?
Again.
Again. We start with you, Scott, because you're trailing by 1.
Okay. Well, I didn't pick Jamie because, well, you know, we had a good time, but you know, when she wouldn't give me a massage, I just figured, hey.
Sure.
And I didn't pick Corby just because there's 0 chemistry. So I did pick Stacy.
Stacy, all right. Stacy picks you. Where are you guys going to go?
Well, we're gonna go to like a play to get her mind in that kind of mood. But then the next morning, we're gonna go skydiving to get her mind in that different mode.
All right, Ted, you're up.
I didn't pick Corby. Sweetheart, let me tell you. Sweetheart, there was just, she couldn't light my fire. Let me just say that. Stacy, oh, by the way, he left this in my bed. So, I therefore chose Jamie because beautiful sweetheart. We just hit it off right away, and it was there. It was there.
And if she thinks it's there with you, Ted, where are you guys going to go?
Oh, I'm thinking Port Wainimi. We're going to go run with the Grunion is what we're going to do.
Run with the Grunion?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. It sounds like a lot of fun.
Ooh, yeah, action-packed.
Corby, neither of the guys picked you. Did you have fun coming on the show?
Sure.
Fun hanging out backstage?
I had a great time hanging out.
Okay. Enjoy your fruit?
They were
It was,
wonderful.
yeah. Would you
Best
show?
food I ever had.
Would you show us who you selected there? Ooh. Okay. All right, now, Scott. Scott, you're trailing, and you picked Stacy, right?
I sure did.
Stacy, if you pick Scott, you could be going to a play and skydiving. What a bizarre combination, but it's possible. Wanna
Show
us?
you now?
Sure. Unless you want to take off a shoe first. Scott! All right, James. It's all up to you. All up to you. You pick Ted, you're going to go run with the Grunions. Whoopie-doo. If not, these two are going to go to a plane, go jumping out of an airplane. What's it going to be? Ted!